That's what I'm going to do. When did you go to the store? Monday? Monday's the only day I'm not there. In fact, I was there every day this week. China wasn't feeling well Tuesday, so I was even there today. What day were you there, hon? Okay, here I am on YouTube. Hi, YouTube folk. Anything? All right. It's nice having YouTube because it's a extra chore to upload from Facebook to YouTube. It's much easier to go YouTube to Facebook. Okay, on Monday though, was it? Okay. Sorry about that. The shop is always closed on Monday. I'm sorry. So what can I say about this week? What can I tell you? It's so late and I'm so sorry. I think people are really, what's the word I want to use? Not resigned. I get my glasses on because I can't read comments without my glasses on. Hey, Tara. And thank you. Well, I will say boundaries is a big issue. People are pretty much setting down what they will and will not do. And that's probably part of the holidays, with family and with friends and with commitments. They're just, this is what I'm willing to do, this is what I'm not willing to do. So that was a big theme. People the holidays are not having an impact the way normally I would expect them to. People are really not going all in. It just seems almost like a distraction. I think that's the best word too for it. And I think people are waking up to the number of distractions that we have going on around us. I was off Facebook for a while, back on Facebook, and looking at, it's either you're all in and you're really looking at research and why is this happening in deep conversations, or it's purely superficial and there's nothing in the middle. It's either you're all in or you're all out. And that came up in the shop today, talking about, it feels, and my sister-in-law used the term Hunger Games, where the people were into the fancy clothes and the makeup and the hair and expressing their individuality, even as people were suffering and struggling around them. It was like a great distraction. And I think about the nails, and again, there's a whole industry. I'm not trying to shit on anyone's job or career. There's a huge industry in the nail business, the eyelashes that sometimes it seems like they walk in the room before you do. It's like these really big eyelashes. But be that as it may, coloring your hair, tattoos, body piercings, body jewelry. And it's almost as if it's saying, be autonomous, be yourself, be authentic, even as our civil liberties are being stripped away. Still got that cough. And I really was just thinking, wow. And what really brought it home for me, going through news feeds, which I usually just go through the news feed, looking for environmental news, looking for just the headlines. So I'm not wallowing it, but I like to be informed. And you're like, oh, look, okay, Biden this, volcano La Palma, yeah, this is the economy, the dolphin hunt, Kim Kardashian. I'm like, oh, what? They just keep inserting, almost like, again, a dangling keys for a toddler, Oh, but look over here at this. Don't pay too much attention to the politics. Just focus on what the Kardashian family is doing. And boy, they've been coming in hard. I hate to really drill on them, but damn, it's just, who cares? And yet it does. It's like, whoa, what people are wearing, what they're doing, focus on this. And I think more and more of us are seeing it and just disgusted. There's a sense of just being really disgusted with the whole scenario. When you're looking at this horrible dolphin hunt that went on, and then the next thing is, who's Kim Kardashian dating? And you're like, can we just focus a little more on the dolphins? But they don't want that. Hey, Cheryl. I don't know. Is anyone else noticing anything like that? Is anyone else noticing this whole bait and switch kind of media? Anything else? Anything like that? Let's see if there's any comments. Otherwise, the weather change here in Connecticut. It's gotten very cold. Not unseasonable, but it's cold, and people are naturally wanting to not hibernate, but huddle, stay away from the media. Okay. Yeah. All right. Just that's what I think people are noticing, and I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. So, anyway. Like a lot of pop art, but not a lot of great art. A lot of things that are very unstudied. Hey Pam, how are ya? No, actually, I've never been to the Kardashians. I never. It's just you're looking at this. It's like, how does that get inserted into a news feed that's talking about heavy, heavy topics? It's like vaccine, dolphins, La Palma, weather, Kim Kardashian, and it's like, how is she in the feed? How does she get thrown into the mix? Hey Val, how are you? I think that's what it is. It's just, and it's so much of that, you know. It seems just strange that would be in the news like that. So superficial. Smoke curtain. Okay, stop. That's interesting, Tony. I'm sure it has always been like that. It just seems like right now there's so much going on that's important and big, and when you're looking at these heavy titles, heavy headlines. Pfizer, huh? Okay. No. Believe it. Oh, thank you. Just talking from the concert, sure. And the Maxwell case, there's something else that hasn't got a lot of attention that you'd think it would, and we all, of course, would like to get some names and details there. That's a good point, Victoria. Thank you. Yeah, and that is big news. So, anyway, I know that the Kardashians kind of rule the E channel, but I haven't had TV in 5 years, so okay. Okay, part of the algorithm. All right. So what's what they're choosing to show us. Makes sense. Oh, I don't know. I think holidays don't even they feel like a non-event. How are you guys feeling about Thanksgiving came and went? Any sense of December? Is it feeling like it's I don't know. I guess it was such a big deal. It used to be such a big deal. That's true, actually. People forget that he actually killed somebody, and he was texting, I believe, when he did it. That's normal. That's true too. Well, I think too they pushed Christmas. Ah, well, congratulations and happy birthday, Estonia. That's wonderful. That's good news. And I say people are having wonderful things happen. We're having babies and getting married and buying homes, and I've been reading this. Following this one friend of mine on Facebook. She moved cross country. She always loved Arizona, and if she can just pull up stakes by herself, move cross country, and she's sharing all this stuff on Facebook, hikes that she's taking, her neighborhood, and is still pinching herself because she did it. She absolutely made this cross country move, and she just it's fantastic. It really is to see someone living their dream. And I have other friends who bought interesting homes that one who bought an old church that they're making big plans for, and of course dealing with the town and dealing with different issues, but still very exciting. And yeah, people are walking out of bad situations. Again, like I said, they're drawing up, boundaries. And it's just, I'm not willing to tolerate this anymore. I'm not willing to live like this anymore. And it's an interesting time because usually the holidays, you kind of think, okay, I'll get through the holidays. And this year it's like, I ain't getting through shit. I'm putting into this right now. Hey, Kathleen. So anyway, that's the gist of it. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm hearing. And on Sunday to the book signing that has been canceled. There's a COVID spike here in Connecticut. So the author, Dane, felt it would be safest to not have the event. So not doing that. Otherwise, full speed ahead. Got a fair going on tomorrow. I have 3 readers. Last week, I have to tell you, I had Jocelyn doing the soul retrieval, the cord cutting, amazing sessions. And I think 6 or 7 people took part in that and had really amazing experiences. Every one of them was pretty amazed. That's the only word I can use. It was different for each of them because she is so well studied. She brought them through, and if something wasn't working, she very quickly switched it up, and then very quickly switched it up. At one point, she'd hop into someone's experience and remove something, but regardless, it was really very successful. So she'll be back here again next month, and look forward to that being a continued experience. Hey, Erin, I'm not going to name it, but I just, every single person that took part in that was quite pleased. Gobsmacked. Okay, Erin is one who took part, I will say, and she, but everyone walked out either teary-eyed or really choked up and really a lot to process, but a weight being lifted. So it was good. We talk about cord cutting, and yes, there's spells you can do, and there's candles you can light, and you can do things, but to really go back and do a soul retrieval, to really go back and requires someone with some amazing training, and the training matters. When the newsletter comes out, Ashley, just look and see when she's here. I think she'll be here the 3rd week of December. I'm not sure because we're just setting the dates up now for the newsletter. Yeah, and get in there quick because it's a 45-minute session. I'm doing an hour long. So she has 15 minutes in between, and a little extra time in between every so many of them, so she can regroup. And so there's only room for like 7 people to do it. But with all the talk of soul retrieval, cord cutting, and again, it answers the questions like, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep going back to this? Why do I keep, why does this continue to bother me? Why do I continue to look for this? It's why am I self-destructive? It answers those questions. If there's something that you really, and you go in, with that, mindset, asking, having something just deliberate to work on. And boy, I'll tell you, it pulls you right back through it, and it's hi Dee, how are you? It was, what was I talking to someone about? Another friend read it, and of course I went through it, the audition. But it's a wonderful experience, and you're sitting there, and you go to your happy place, and you're describing it, and okay, now you're gonna go down a road, and you're in this. And it's like, do you see the door? Go through the door, and it's like, okay, and you're just like, the door. And everything just kind of accelerates very quickly from there. And then there's another moment where you can pause and relax, and then okay, now you're gonna go through this room. Okay, I'll go the room, and it's a roller coaster. It's kind of come face to face with things that. Hey Gina, yay! How are you, honey? Yay! All right, so that's what's going on. Boundary setting. People are sticking to their guns. People are demanding change behavior. Yeah, calling people out on their shit, and not being willing to tolerate this, and calling themselves on their own shit. Even better, you know. I'm done with this. So yeah, that's what's happening, right? Patience is wearing thin for a lot of people. But like I said, that's not everybody. Lots of folks are enjoying new homes, enjoying new places, new experiences, new babies, new marriages, and so it's never a blanket statement. Oh my God, Janice. Hello, everyone is coming on board. Because I was really late starting. Yeah, there's me. Yeah, oops. I was like, pick up the laptop. Yeah, just done. Whether it's work or it's any place where you feel like your boundaries haven't been respected. That's one big thing, is the demand for respect. The demand that, you will hear me. Okay? And I think it's interesting because, like I said, with the superficial, with the hair, the nails, the lashes, I'm not making fun of that too, by the way, okay? But it's like, okay, you will see me, the body jewelry, the tattoos. But now it's like, no, you're going to hear me. You're going to respect me. So it's an interesting evolution, I think, in autonomy, whether it's body autonomy, sexual autonomy, spiritual autonomy. But it's definitely all about setting my boundaries, and you don't have to like me to respect me. Okay, away from family. Hey, Tara. Again, no reason to throw ourselves in toxic situations, is there? So I'm shuffling the entire time that I am talking. Sadly, anybody who was new to the channel probably got sick of waiting around for you to get on here, so I'm not sure if anyone new is out there. If you are, welcome. Do a 6-card spread. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First card is the situation at hand. The next 2 cards are what are directly impacting the situation, and the following 3 cards are outcomes, possible outcomes. It's a short-term reading. It is not meant to be a blanket reading, and it could very well be someone, if it's not impacting you or doesn't speak to you, take a moment and ask if there's someone you're close to, someone you care about, who's going through that situation, because often in my readings, I'll read someone and it'll be, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm hearing, this is what like, that's nothing to do with me. I'm like, well, who are you thinking about? When I was shuffling, what are you thinking about? My daughter, my best friend, my brother. Oh, and exactly what you described. I'm like, okay, if you were thinking about them when I asked you to focus, and that's one of the big concerns of your life, that's what's coming up, like that. Oh, I don't work like that. I'm like, well, but I asked you to focus on something. If that's your thoughts, then that's what's going to be reflected in the reading. So, yeah. We do a fair tomorrow, and one thing about having Jocelyn is that she takes up the whole back room is cordoned off, and lights are dim, music's playing. It's a very private experience for all that. It's a busy shop. We did maintain privacy back there, but it meant I only had 2 readers, and Sherry was booked solid. So, not Sherry, excuse me, Andrea was here last week. So yeah, she was booked solid. So I do have 3 readers here tomorrow. I have Red Goddess, I have Karn, and I have Sherry, and they do have openings. We do have space for walk-ins, and they do have availability. So that is what's going on tomorrow. I'm going to start with Aries, okay? And also because I teach tarot, and I have not been able to teach because my room in the back is too small to space to go out 6 feet, and we are seeing a spike here in Connecticut of the virus. I have not been teaching, and I'm drinking so I don't cough. And so when I read tarot, I do read to teach. So if you read tarot yourself, how you read them, how do you interpret the cards I'm throwing? All right, so Aries, the first card up. Let's see here. Okay, Aries. We start off with the 8 of Swords reversed, the King of Coins, the 3 of Coins, the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Swords reversed, and the Chariot. Now, Aries, I don't know for how long now, months, literally. It's been about career. It's been about money. It's been about, The Eight of Swords reversed is usually the end of anxiety. It's the end of a dilemma, so to speak. The Eight of Swords. And every other card here, we're looking at the King of Coins, which is business. We're looking at the Three of Coins, which is celebrating money, celebrating success. The Eight of Wands is saying focus on your career, maintain your focus. The Three of Swords reverses anxiety about about moving forward, Chariot. So there's anxiety around that next move, that next step, that next leap. The Fool is usually when you think about leaping, but the Chariot is full speed ahead. They don't turn well. They don't bank well around turns. Chariots, they go forward very, very fast. And sometimes the Chariot can speak to not putting a thought behind what you're moving fast on. But in this case, no, the cards are saying don't worry about that so much. Just go ahead. It's going to be okay. If it's a promotion, if it's a new aspect, a new career venture, move forward with it. It's really okay. Another Ace of Cups reversed. Ooh. All right. It also could be leaving something you love behind, something you don't love any longer, that you did love, I should say, Ace of Cups reversed, and moving forward without someone or something that would provide some security, finding an alternative way of doing it. It also could be if you might have formerly loved an aspect of your career, might have formerly, but not anymore. Now it's time for something new. It's leaving behind things that aren't working, and it's moving into something new and doing it without fear. There's anxiety. There's anxiety about that next step, like signing that contract, giving your notice, that kind of thing. Like, oh boy, filing for divorce. And these wouldn't necessarily be divorce, but it could be about getting everything in line so you can start something independently. Part of the business deal. And people say, that's horrible, Laura, horrible. Marriage is not business. Like, oh, really? Have you been divorced? Because the first thing the lawyers have you do is drop a profit and loss statement. There's nothing emotional about divorce. It's really not. No fault divorce means just that. It really is about property division and allocation of the children, period. That's divorce. And trying to negotiate the best deal you can. And I think in this case, it's lining up all your ducks and then making that leap. All right? So Taurus. Taurus. We start off with the High Priestess reversed. The King of Wands. Six of Cups. The Four of Swords reversed. The Queen of Wands. Seven of Coins reversed. Okay, so when signs are conjunct, when they are next to each other on the astrological wheel, and of course Taurus is next to Aries, we usually see some similarities to the reading, but there's always some key differences. Now in this case, Aries is getting the financial end of things lined up before they make the leap. Taurus, with his Seven of Coins reversed, is asking, how will I make money in this new situation? Looking at things logically, not emotionally. When I see the High Priestess reversed, it's like, no, don't try to intuit this. All right, Aaron, cool. But it's really about, okay, don't try to intuit it. Don't try to feel your way through it. Logically, what's going on, right? And again, we see the King of Wands. We see the Six of Cups that's moving forward, moving away. Six of Cups is always interesting to me because it speaks of moving away. Now, it could be moving away and going home or moving away from home. It always, for me, it's always an interesting card for that. Again, we see anxiety, the Four of Swords reversed. There's no rest. There's no relaxation. There's no time to catch your breath here. It's almost like, in this case, different than Aries, where you're getting your ducks all in a row. In this case, Taurus is saying, very uncharacteristically, I'm going to make the leap. I'm going to go. I'm going to leave. I'm going to do it, and I'll figure it out when I get there. Very different for a Taurus, but I'm going to say a little different headset. But she said, I'm just logically, I know I can find work. Let's say you're a nurse. All right, I can get work anywhere. I need to go. You know, I'll make it work. There's anxiety for sure. But again, we're looking at a strong work ethic. Well, it's Taurus. And, you know, wherever I land, I'll find work. Now, how many people know, and I know a few of people who are doing the tiny house thing, who are doing the RV thing, who are just walking away and whole other living arrangement. A lot of folks are buying or renting homes together, you know, and it makes life easier with the kids, makes life easier in terms of sharing the burden. It's untraditional, but it's tribal. So it's not that we are tribal by nature. We are not meant to be isolated. So again, this idea of when there's many hands around, you know, it makes life a little easier. My grandmother here in Bridgeport used to say, God, my family grew up in the hollow of Bridgeport, but all these 3 and 4 family houses. She goes, Laura, there were 3 and 4 family houses, but the same family lived in each house. So the grandparents were on one floor, the parents were there, the kids might be on one floor, the grandchildren were there, and there was no daycare. Daycare is a relatively new invention, you know, because women always had to work. My grandmother was so adamant. She left a small town in Avoca, Pennsylvania, to go into the city during the Depression and found work. And marriage ended very quickly after she was conceived, I think, but not long after she was born. But so my grandmother was a single mother, but she just said women have always had to work. That's nothing new. We to sit there and talk about, you know, this idea of the family being broken apart by women, the whole movement of the family first thing with Republicans. She says it's not true. Women have always worked, always contributed. The difference is that the family was there to support the situation. There was someone there to watch the kids, someone there. The cousins took. If you messed up and your aunt caught you, you were as good as if your mother caught you. It was no different, you know. They all watch out for each other's kids. They all lived in the same area. So more of that. There's in an altered state, different altered form, but more of that. This tribal idea. Yep. Cheryl, absolutely. Yes, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont. I know probably a dozen myself who've done that. And if they don't have kids and they don't have, you know, spouses, that's one thing. Believe it or not, even Wyoming, even states like that, where I'm hearing about Montana, I'm hearing Wyoming. I'm like, really? Yeah. Yep. They're going with enough money to start a farmstead or a homestead. I know a few in Vermont. Odd place, because I'll tell you, it's a very short growing season, and having done that farming and growing stuff, it's you got to appreciate a longer season to harvest. But people up in Maine, they're doing it. It's crazy, but it's happening. Can't deny it. Of course, the weather changed too. We're seeing the winters even up in that area are not anywhere as near as harsh as they used to be. Okay. Okay. So Gemini, we start off with the Hierophant, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, Page of Coins reversed, Temperance reversed, and Strength. So these cards just scream at me. Problems in the workforce, problems in the workplace, gossip, backstabbing. This 7 of Swords, this 9 of Swords, really taking a hit, and maybe even, I would say, not leaving the career, but leaving the workplace, or thinking about it, because it's coming at you hard. Loss of income, the idea of a lack of balance there, but really the office gossip, office politics. But what saves you, Gemini, the Hierophant is, again, career, and the Strength card. Hey, well, first of all, trying to gossip about a Gemini is pretty ridiculous because ain't no one talking faster, able to move information quicker than a Gemini. So good luck with that. My God, what are you thinking? They will. Only a Scorpio, and even there, they're neck and neck. Could give it right back to you, just boomerang it right back around. You will look like a fool when they're done with you. And that's really where Gemini is at right now. Like, okay, you want to talk about me? Okay. I'm older and what's that scene from Fried Green Tomatoes? Remember that scene with the parking lot and the girls trying to get in that parking lot behind? Oh, here we go. You know what? I'm getting off YouTube. Wait, I'm back. All right. Happens again. I'm getting off YouTube because no one's even on YouTube, but I know people come on to check YouTube the next day. All right. So that scene from Fried Green Tomatoes where they try to take the spot from her and she smashes their car. And they're like, see, we're younger and we're faster. And she's like, yeah, I'm older, I got better insurance. That's what I'm seeing here for these cards. It's like, yeah, okay, amateurs, now see how it's done. Gemini absolutely through sheer strength of will and just they can go there. You want to get dirty? Let me strap on some rubber gloves. Let's get dirty. All right. Gemini is not gonna fuck around. Fuck around and find out right here. Okay. There's a lot weighing on this. You know, the Page of Coins reversed. Whether someone's going for your job, someone's trying to, but this is just nah. Okay. Let's flip this scene around. And Gemini does it, just for the record. Gemini does it. I'm gonna throw one more card. Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, ooh. Friendships are on the line here. People you thought you could trust, maybe people thought that liked you, and okay. No, huh? All right. No heartbreak. You know, Gemini's like, okay, now I know where I stand. Okay. Now we all know. All right. There's a lot going on, Gemini. And again, does that mean every Gemini? Of course not. But do you have a friend? Do you have a kid? Do you have a relative who's going through it? They're gonna come on top of it. You know, don't have any doubt they're gonna come out on top of the situation. It's like playing chicken and you're not veering off the road. Really, that fried green tomatoes analogy was perfect for those cards. Like, okay, you want to play? Come on, amateur, let's play. Don't cite the deep magic to me. I was there when it was written. Gemini. My brother's a Gemini. I actually really like Geminis. They just talk so fast and they move information so quick, but they really are all hard. You just gotta catch them like the Roadrunner. You know, they doesn't like that guy though. He's a sweetie, right? Hey, Liliana. All right, Cancer. We see the Nine of Cups reversed. Ugh. The Hangman. The Knight of Coins. The Empress. The Six of Swords reversed. The Eight of Coins. Now again, we're looking at cards that are conjunct, remember? So we have Gemini dealing with what I want to say is office politics, backstabbing, gossip, someone maybe coming up to the job through, trying to run someone through the mouth, you know. This is a little different. Hi, Faith. Your son's a Gemini. Okay. In this case, Cancer, it's really more of a heart thing, more of an emotional thing. Nine of Cups reversed. And I want to say, looking at these cards, moving forward with plans, but it looks like someone either withdrew, like let's say two people were thinking about moving cross country together, you know, and then the person says, oh, but by the way, I'm not doing that anymore. I can't, I don't, and you're left holding the bag on that. Now and again, Eight of Coins continuing, Cancer's picking up the pieces, sticking with the plan, it's just delayed the plan. Oh boy, I'll tell you what I've seen more than once, in my readings, was people who were married. I mean, I've seen this a few times, and really been in love, and that happens. People married, find other people, they fall in love, and saying, okay, well, you'll get divorced, I'll wait, then I'll get divorced, and then we move forward. And one person goes ahead and does it as planned, gets divorced, does everything right, and now, okay, maybe the person who had the kids that were the oldest, or whatever, however was more convenient. Okay, I'll do it first now, a year and a half, 2 years later, okay, your turn. And that person saying, yeah, about that. I can't. And it's like, you can't? I've had people who, you know, just completely just, what? You let me do all that. And, so this is what I'm seeing here. It's like, wow, you let me make plans, you let me, and you're not doing this. So it is delayed plans for Cancer. It's kind of taken the wind out of the air out of the balloon, so to speak. But I don't. It's just still okay. 8 of Coins, still gonna be motivated, still gonna make it happen. Just there's a sense of it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same. One more card just to clarify that. 10 of Wands. Yeah, making it a little harder, a little more pressure, and forget the idea of married people. Just even people who made plans, again, traveling plans, moving plans, and then someone saying at the last minute, and I have it all the time. It's not, this is something that happens. I can't do that. I can't move. I can't leave. I can't go after being all, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're going, we're doing, and so there's that sense of, wow, were you just lying to me? Like Gemini, that whole idea of, backstabbing. But in this case, it's more like, what were you doing? Why couldn't you just be honest? I think Cancer is asking, like, why couldn't you just be honest about things? You just made it, I'm still going to do what I want to do, but you've just made it much harder for me because you couldn't come through. You couldn't do what you said you were going to do. You couldn't, yeah. It just makes delays happen. And that's unfortunate. No broken heart necessarily, just a sense of, okay, it's not going to happen the way I kind of hoped it would happen. It's going to be a little harder and take a little longer. Hey, Donna. All right. Leo. First card up for Leo is the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Fool reversed, the Devil reversed, the Hermit reversed, and the Sun. Oh boy. It's a lot of major arcana cards too, When you're reading tarot, there's the major arcana, which are like chapter titles in a book, and then the remaining 4 suits of cards, like a deck of cards, but they're like the detail cards. But when you see this many major cards, out of 6 cards, 4 are major cards. That's just saying a number of very heavy topics happening, like chapter titles, like I said. So Ace of Wands, partnership. Page of Cups can sometimes be a child, a young person. Could be a baby coming in, believe it or not. Fool reversed, not making that leap. The Devil reversed, breaking away from something toxic. The Hermit reversed, choosing to be alone. The Sun. That's tough. So this choosing to be alone, the Hermit reversed, is just an absolute contradiction, right? So how do we read that? Well, first of all, we take another card for clarity. Jess, that's the Page of Wands reversed. Okay. So this seems to have more to do with a young person. Well, the way I would read this, just it would look like someone who's leaving school, a young person, and with, again, like not moving forward, walk away from something toxic, choosing to be alone, and the Sun, which we know the Sun and the Star are the 2 best cards in the deck, and as far as Leo goes, they're ruled by the Sun. So Page of Wands, it's like it would be like a young person saying, I'm not doing that. I know I said I was going to do that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something different. With successful outcome, okay? If it could be the ending of a relationship. It could be. Could be choosing not to move forward with pregnancy. And making that decision independently, saying, you know what, this isn't good for me. And really, when I look at the devil reversed laying next to the hermit reversed, it really is saying, this isn't good for me, because the hermit's all about the self. It's reversed, and it's saying, I'm choosing to be focused on me. If it has to do with school and education, then this isn't right for me. But it's definitely more than autonomy. It's self-protection for Leo, or for someone you love, Leo. And I think for Leo, they're supporting it, and I think you should. If your kid is coming to you saying, listen, end of the first semester, and I'm miserable. This is not for me. I do not like college. Well, you know what? Why waste more money? Why just have them better get out now than to keep trying and really be miserable and in debt. And this is someone saying, this isn't for me. I know this is not the road I want to travel down. And again, they're making plans, and I believe that it would be the right thing to do, to withdraw from something that you're just not, it's not for you. Whether or not it's you personally, or it's someone you care, honor the fact that it's not good for you, if it's not healthy for you, if it's not making you feel good, what are you doing? What are you doing? Even everybody around you is cheering you on. You're like, I don't want to be in this race, though. I don't want to be running this marathon. It's just starting, and I'm already miserable. Get out of the marathon. Okay, Jess, perfect. Yep. Enough is enough. And I'm going to say then, with these cards, Jess, it's okay. You're going to land in something better. You're already making new plans. It's going to be fine. All right? Hey, Anna Maria, someone's on YouTube. Hey. Okay, Virgo. 10 of coins. Lovers reversed. 5 of cups reversed. Queen of swords reversed. Hey, judgment reversed. 9 of wands. Again, we have quite a few. Some major arcana, right? Lovers reversed. Judgment reversed. Well, this. Well, first of all, I love the 10 of coins, because that is usually money in real estate. You're welcome, Jess. The 10 of coins is usually a money card. It's either working out of the home, making money out of the home, making money in real estate, selling, buying, investing, all of that. But it has to do more about home, and successfully doing these things. Okay, so money/home. Lovers reversed. The 5 of cups reversed. Okay, in this case, Virgo, it could be selling a home based on a failed relationship, based on Queen of Swords reversed, Judgment reversed. It might be a home you really loved and really cared about, or maybe you're purchasing the home from somebody in a situation that is less than optimal. Like they're saying, okay, I'm leaving. It's like, okay, I'll buy out. Seems like home is, as I drop cards, sorry. Seems like home is a good investment. Or selling the home, saying, okay, we're selling the house. Go your own way. This 9 of wands kind of saves you, Virgo. It has you promoting. It has you moving forward, career-wise. And honestly, I almost want to think, as I say this, it could be someone moved in. It could be that simple. Somebody moved in your home with you, and now it's not working out. Okay, well, moving on. It does look like the ball's in your court, Virgo. It looks as though you're disappointed. Moving on. Lovers reversed. 5 of cups reversed. 5 of cups reversed is moving on. 5 of cups upright is crying over spilt milk. That's over with. Okay, you don't want to be here? I got it. go and get out, and we move on. Virgo lands on their feet here, but it's letting someone exit versus you exiting. You know, if that makes sense. But it really does speak to, okay, you're not happy? By all means, leave. You know, I'm fine right here. Go ahead and go. You know, I always illustrates it. People come in wanting to do spells to keep someone bound to them and keep someone from, and I'm like, why do you want someone who doesn't want you? And this is Virgo saying, you don't want me? You want to be here? You're not happy? There's the door. And not in a mean, nasty, well, you know, maybe it is, but it's like, please, by all means, you're welcome to leave. Virgo's usually pretty pragmatic like that. They're gonna cry in private, but they're not one for big displays of emotions. If you're not happy, common sense, then you leave. No one's gonna stop you. And it could also be, I'm not happy, I'm secure, I don't need this, I'm gonna leave. You know, the security though is definitely belongs to the Virgo, and the opportunity to move forward also belongs to the Virgo. You know, Virgo wins here. All right, Libra. We have the Queen of Coins. We have the Two of Swords reversed, Ace of Coins, King of Swords reversed, Justice reversed, Ten of Cups reversed. I always say lying conjunct, right? So there's similarities. In this case, we're looking at Libra, Queen of Coins. Secure, financially secure. Greta, okay. Two of Swords reversed, you know, I don't like that card. It's rock in a hard place. I never like the two, and it's reversed, so you're choosing rock or hard place. And in this case, I gotta say, Libra's looking at the money. Libra's got their eye on money. And I'm going to say again, like Virgo, Libra wins, provided they don't get over emotional. The Ace of Coins is the best money card, so it's making a difficult decision, erring on the side of money. Okay. King of Swords reversed. I hate that guy. I never liked King of Swords reversed. It's a bully. It's someone who's mean with their words. Justice reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. You know, not happy in the home. This is a little different situation, where Virgo has the security of the home. Libra's more like shove this up your ass. You know, pay me and I'll leave. Pay me and I'll go. I'm not happy anyway. But Libra is looking at the money end of it. Okay. And rightly so. It's like someone's being unfair, someone's not being kind, someone's not, okay, no problem. No problem. I'm not happy either. I'll just take my share of things and I'll go. I'm going to throw one more card for clarity for Libra. Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah. Done talking, done fighting. I'll wait right here till you have my money, you know? What's that song by Cardi B, is it? My money? And I'll wait right here while you figure it out, but you're not going to get away free. And you know, don't forget, Libra, it rules the house of marriage and partnership. Libras, in general, love to be partnered. They understand partnership. They know business partnership. They get it. They team well. But Libra also, and many Libras, it also is ruled by Venus. So beauty. So many Libras are in the aesthetics. They own salons. They work with hair, makeup. A lot of makeup artists, a lot of interior designers, making the world more beautiful, making people feel better about themselves, making things prettier. Their homes are usually lovely, lovely homes for Libra. But it also is the sign of the scales. That's a lot of lawyers are born in the sign of Libra. Libra rules debate, like it's a companion there, you know, Scorpio. They love debate. The minute it gets nasty, though, here's where Scorpio will go there. Scorpio, you want to sling mud? Get ready. It's like Gemini. It's why Gemini and Scorpio Bonnie and Clyde, right? But okay. But with Libra, you start getting rude calling names, you start getting nasty, you embarrass them in public, they're gone. All you're gonna see is the back of their head. Libra will not tolerate that. Do not disrespect them. And do not embarrass them. And in this case, Libra is just saying, I'm not gonna yell, I'm not gonna fight, I'm gonna wait for what's coming to me. You're gonna do it. And you haven't been fair, and this is how it's gonna go. But again, like Virgo, Libra wins. And they win by removing themselves emotionally. It's rocking a hard place. Okay, well, I'm going to go with money. Okay? I'm not going to stay where I'm not happy. Maybe it's secure, but no. Pay me and I'll be gone. And if that's work, if that's a work thing, it's the same thing. I'm gonna get whether my PTO, my vacation time, my sick time, you will pay me, okay, and I'll be gone. So just that's what I'm talking about. Winning. Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with winning, right? Nothing wrong with winning. My sister-in-law used to say, sometimes underdogs are underdogs for a reason. So let's get out from under that underdog shit. And with get in the game. Only dead fish go with the flow. All right, Scorpio. Just get some water. The better I drink, the less I cough. Okay. Scorpio. We have the Three of Wands, the Six of Coins, the King of Cups reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords, and the World. Wow. Okay. Well, this Three of Wands is some sort of study or schooling, training around work. Okay. Training, learning new things. Six of Coins, that's bonus. That's bonus money coming in. Six of Coins is a great card. Unexpected money, unexpected bonus. So training, and it's like, here, you got the job, training, okay, they got the promotion, and the money's there, for it too. The King of Cups reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed. Can be someone who's been struggling with depression, but is up on the other side of it. Hit the bottom and is up. And I say that because I'm looking at the Ace of Swords, like coming out of it, talking about it, going for therapy, moving forward. And the World, whole new world. I like these cards taken separately. When you try to put them together into one cohesive reading, I've got one more card here too. Knight of Cups reversed. It really is. I almost want to put it down with that Ace of Swords upright, strong communication. It's like someone going in for therapy. Someone making a big change, and it's not it really does read like depression. It could be alcoholism. Not gonna lie, King of Cups reversed can speak to alcoholism, some sort of addiction, something, and it's not going away. It's being dealt with. It's not being covered up. It's being dealt with. Whole new world, therapy, whatever. I really think it's rehab situation, and it really does read more like depression. Okay. All right, Cheryl. All right, good. Thank you. Because this I want to make it clear. These again are successful cards. Because it's like training and study, Six of Coins. There's the money. And it's the world, whole new world. It also could be true that Scorpio is partnered with, whether it's one of their children or a spouse, and rather than being an anchor, You know, it's like, okay, you're going to get the help you need so I can move forward with my career now. I'm not carrying you anymore. Again, that boundaries setting, that idea of, okay, you're either going to get therapy or I'm out. But there's no sense of that being necessary. I really think it's more about you're getting the help, you're talking, you're getting therapy, you're getting what you need, and here it is in a whole new world. I mean, I love it. Sometimes just getting someone to get the right therapy, or even the right, you know, they say prescription drugs, but you know, if it's an imbalance, then you need that. If you are, Claire, if you there's situational depression and then there's clinical depression. If situational depression, you know, your dog died, you something happened, there's an ending of a relationship. That's situational. Happens. You'd be this be something like if you weren't depressed, if you weren't anxious in a situation where there was a loss. But clinical is it's a function of brain chemistry. That's different. That's where the serotonin and things aren't being produced properly, and that requires treatment. That requires medication in many cases, and they've come a long way with medication. And they don't go heavy right in the beginning. It's soft, it's gentle, it's, you know, they don't hit you up hard with the you know, mind numbing. I mean, you know, it's different. It's a different world out there. So I want to say again, this correct treatment, this correct, and Scorpio was saying, I'm moving forward and well, and let's all get on the same page here. You know, especially if you've been home taking care of a family, woman goes back to work, and all of a sudden, everyone starts to fall apart. You know, oh, I just finished Libra. Okay, thanks, Claire. And it's saying, no. This is my turn now. Okay, I took care of everybody else. Now it's my turn. And you're going to get right or you're going to get help. How's that? Okay? You're going to get right or you're going to get help. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, Sag. Well, we start off with the Six of Wands, career advancement. The Four of Wands, celebrating, career advancement, celebrating. You're welcome, Janice. Celebrating, success. Death card, Knight of Wands reversed, Five of Wands, Nine of Coins. Okay, how do I read these cards? Well, Sag, again, success for it. It's success, but you've got to fight for it. It could be that one thing, and I hear this over and over again, it's like we're giving you the promotion, we're giving you the opportunity. Good night, Faith. You know, we'll see how it works out. And you take it, or someone leaves and they put you in the position on a temporary basis, and temporary turns into 6 months later you're still doing the job, not making the money. And this is Sagittarius saying, the Death card, the Knight of Wands reversed, the Five of Wands. This is all about work, honey. This is all about money, and this is about, you know, I will leave. Death card. I will end this now if you don't pay me. Nine of Coins. And I'm going to say they're going to pay you. You know, I'm doing the work. Four of Wands, Six of Wands, successfully. I should have fight for my money. And this is Sagittarius saying, again, boundaries. Pay me or else. And they pay you, basically. They don't want to lose you. And you're prepared to walk. They know you're not bluffing. So I'm going to say you waited for it, and you've gone to bat for it, and it's coming. And they shouldn't have made you wait this long. But what you've worked for, what you fought for, what you've certainly earned is coming. The Nine of Coins is that wonderful money wishes coming true. All right? Hard work paying off. And they shouldn't have made you work quite so hard, Sag, but there it is. All right? Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the Seven of Wands, the Tower, the Two of Cups reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, the Moon reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed. All right, I'm not loving these cards, I'm not gonna lie. But these are short-term cards, okay? So it's not like I'm looking at the rest of your life. I'm looking at the next few weeks. This is a short term, this week, next week. I'm not looking at things going to drag on. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is a great card. It's learning new things. It's an education card. It's often working in your field, advancement through education, training people. Okay. And now it gets sticky. We see the Tower, chaos, chaotic change, Two of Cups reversed. Oh, I hate that card. It's two people who want two different things. Seven of Cups reversed. You know what you want, Capricorn. That's the good news. The Moon reversed. Things are being revealed. Queen of Cups reversed. Oh, man. The sign that avoids emotional stickiness and emotional baggage and emotional ties, especially when it comes to work. I don't even know what this has to do with work, though. I'll be honest with you. These are a lot of cup cards. Two of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Moon reversed. This really looks like, okay, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but the private life. Two of Cups reversed, someone just saying, well, like I said to you, people who, okay, I'll get divorced, then you'll get divorced. We got a plan, except, we don't have a plan anymore. The Moon reversed in this particular instance I don't love because it talks about things being revealed, and it's depressing. It's depressing. It's like, okay, I know what I want, I know what we talked about, I know what I said I would do, but you're not keeping your end of the bargain. And it's really, it really, Two of Cups reversed next to the Tower. You're not keeping your end of the bargain. And it's just like, okay, I work is always a refuge. I'm going to throw one more card for clarity. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's really okay. You can't do what you said you were going to do. You can't, and it feels like, again, it doesn't feel like it's like work is the refuge, but the emotional component of it, either a friendship, a relationship. I mean, I love the Two of Cups upright. Two people, a friendship that grows into a romance that comes out of friendship. This could be, it started really promisingly, a relationship, and then it's like, oh, you know who you said you were. Oh, I hate to say this, it could be someone who, okay, you're not free to come and go. Oh, I'm going to tell you again, guys, I've said this over and over again. Before you start dating someone, if you're going out on a, you've been talking for a while, a lot of the online dating stuff, take $12, peoplefinders.com, any of these sites that will give you, are they a felon? Are they married? Do they live where they say they're living? Do they do what they say they're doing? Find out. Don't waste your time, and don't come to a psychic. You guys do this to me all the time. Oh, I met this guy. What do you think? What do you think? Like, I think you should go and do a background search. If it was a renter, if you had an apartment to rent, you'd do it. Trust me, you'd do it. Just look at it that way. Save yourself some aggravation. People aren't honest, and it's like they're not honest until it serves them to be honest. And in this case, I want to say it looks like, again, Wheel of Fortune, man. I'm moving forward. I'm moving ahead. It's okay. This isn't a financial. There's no money cards here. Not affecting you financially. This is emotional shit. And it could be emotional blackmail. It could be emotional. Yeah, it could be blackmail. It could be. Do what I want, or I'll tell. And it's just awful. It's like, I know what I want, and I'll see you. I'm moving on. I don't like this at all because it just comes out of left field. So, but yeah, guys, before you get entangled, before you make an investment of your time take $12, I think it's $12, you know, and just look them up. Please, 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 please. Make sure people who are who they say they are. It's too easy to hide. It's too easy to, catfish people. It's so easy. Don't be that person. Don't be a victim. In this case, I don't feel that it's that for Capricorn. I think it's that someone presented as a friend, someone presented as okay, I'm free. And then also, oh yeah, no, yeah, did I say that? And you know what? Fuck you too, kind of thing. You know what I mean? And whatever. But still hurtful. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Any comments there? Everyone's kind of quiet in Facebook land. 5 of Coins, the Magician, the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Coins, the 4 of Cups reversed, 5 of Swords. All right, Aquarius. Also not great cards. But again, you're on top of it, the Magician. So we start off with the 5 of Coins, which I hate because that's a bankruptcy card. That's poverty. Yeah. So it's a financial bad card. I'm looking at the Magician. I'm looking at the 8 of Cups. Cups reversed. Well, again, because it's Aquarius, you know what you need to do. And it really feels like you go home. It feels like, how am I going to raise money? How am I going to make money? Well, the 5 of Swords has you, in fact, seeking professional help. So if it's whether you're seeing a bankruptcy attorney or you're seeing a divorce attorney, in this case, it doesn't feel like it's emotional, though. It really doesn't. 4 of Cups reversed. I know what I need to do. 4 of Coins. I need to find new ways to make more money. And the idea of going home. If you're a young Aquarius, maybe you struck out on your own too young. And it's like, you know what, I can't, I'm going to go home. 8 of Cups. If you thought you were going to, maybe buy a larger home or make a relocation, no, I don't think so. It's also about trying to keep your home. So maybe in this case, it's like I'm going through a bankruptcy. I need to secure the home. One more card here. That does seem grim. Yeah, the Star. So I always say the Star and the Sun are the 2 best cards in the deck. And the Star is actually Aquarius's card. The Water Bearer. Because I see it also could be, maybe you thought you were going to buy a home, share a home. You're not, and it's just not. You're not ready for it. You're not financially ready for it. I don't know. It feels like it's financial, but not on the part of the Aquarius. Does that make sense? It's like here we have the worst financial card, the 5 of Coins, against the best card, one of the 2 best cards, the Star. So it's like, how do I fix this? Change of residence. Again, maybe it's getting a roommate in there or moving in with a roommate. Could be that. If there's a divorce, and that's the possibility with this 5 of Swords, it's maybe I'll move home with my parents while this is going on. It's making the best out of a situation, but it has to do with fixing things financially more than emotionally. And more importantly, the 4 of Cups reversed. I know what I want. Now, how do I get the money to get what I need? Know what I want, but how do I get what I need? And it really, again, seeking professional help, possibly moving back home. Yeah. I'll throw one more card for Aquarius. No, I don't do donations, but thank you. Yeah, the Emperor reversed. Okay, it could also, wow, okay. Failed business. Yeah, again, it could be a business that's failing too. It could be you work in an industry that's failing. Emperor reversed. And again, okay. Oh my goodness. But I'm gonna say again, with the Star and the Magician, you know how to handle this. It's like you know, I think of I know what else? I think of Donald Trump and failing, you know, like bankruptcy, filing bankruptcy on certain businesses, but still successful in others. Does that make sense? I knowing how to negotiate through, and it could just be that. It could be as simple as a bankruptcy in a business, but maintaining the home. You know, how do I leverage money out of this? It's an interesting cards. Not making a lot of sense to me. Maybe there's some Aquariuses out there that can shed some light on this because that is crazy. But yeah, failure, bankruptcy, seeking help, coming out on the end of things, coming out on the better end. And I really think that it feels like that. It feels like, okay, filing bankruptcy, but preserving everything. Or again, a business failure, but yeah, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but that's, I don't know. I'm sure someone's going to message me tomorrow and say this is how it makes sense. Those are, and it's really weird because they sound awful, but the overall they're not. It's about negotiating, just knowing how to negotiate and contractually work your way through it. And I got to tell you, Aquarius does. So, I mean, there's no heartache, there's no death. It's not that. It's just okay. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Again, filing bankruptcy here on this thing, but moving forward on the other. So Pisces, unfortunately, I gotta shuffle some cards here to do Pisces. All right. I don't do reading requests. No, I just read the 12 signs. If you like, go on Facebook, Talisman and Cauldron. My newsletter is posted there. You can go to my website, talismanandcauldron.com, and do readings privately, absolutely, but not here. This is just the 12 signs, Tarotscopes, and but yes, private readings. I do phone readings. I do video readings. Actually, I read all over the world. So thank you for that. Okay, Pisces, Two of Wands reversed, Two of Coins, Page of Swords reversed, the Magician reversed, the Page of Coins, and the King of Wands reversed. All right. Page of Swords reversed, Page of Coins. Two of Wands reversed is usually an end of a partnership, more career than emotional. In fact, these cards are all about coins and wands, so this is work stuff, okay? Two of Wands is two people not agreeing or a disagreement or a fundamental, but it's career. Okay. The Two of Coins, juggling money. Page of Swords reversed. I'm not talking about it, not moving forward right now. Magician reversed. Knight of Page of Coins. King of Wands reversed. It's workaholic, money coming in through hard work. It almost feels like having been out of work, having Two of Wands reversed. Someone not pulling their weight. Two of Wands reversed. It also could be the Pisces having to do work out of their sphere of experience. That'd be like me trying to do the computer into things. It's just like yuck. I can work any software program you throw in front of me, but man, the hardware, I am lost. Always said that. You know, elves on magic wheels could be making this thing run. I have no idea how the hardware works. But yeah, Pisces working out of their expertise, out of their field of study, out of their, let's say, out of their pay grade. That's not fair, but certainly it's on the financial things end of things. Possibly even covering for somebody else. I don't know, but this idea of Page of Coins, news of money coming in through hard work. Workaholic, man, work. Queen of Wands reversed. I know I'm being still here. It's because it really does. It's like taking over the whole show. It could be restructuring a business, Donna. It could be restructuring a business. And it may even be. I'm thinking about myself because I'm a Pisces, and one thing I don't have time to do anymore is clean the store. I don't have time to physically, like, I used to be down there till 2, 3 in the morning, tearing the store apart periodically, cleaning. I still do clean my store. I vacuum. I clean my bathroom. I do all of that, but I don't have time for the deep cleaning. There's just no time for it anymore. 12 hours of work, I don't have the energy to haul out a mop and start really deep cleaning. So I've been trying to find a commercial cleaner to come in and really clean my store. And so I want to say, it's like, this is something that I need to offset here. It's changing business structures, changing work structure, could be changing the way you do work, working smarter, not harder. Still working hard, man, though. And I was thinking, because I'm going in, again, making it about myself, but with Pisces going into a very busy season now, we're off. Man, December, January, February, crazy busy. That is our busy quarter. Everyone wants readings come January. That goes, my private schedule is going to be insane. It always is. December, Yule, the shop will be, even today, and we're on a Black Friday shop. We were busy. This idea of shut up and do the work, but it's also, this Page of Coins is spending money to make money. Yeah, really, and minding your home, minding. Six of Cups reversed. It's staying close to home and doing the work. It's time to work. And however you have to offset things that you're not good at, things that are too time consuming, things that take you too long to do, you have to contract those out. You have to, that's what it's about. Two of Wands reversed. All right, one more card for clarity again. Four of Swords, love that. So it's respite. It's making sure you have time to rest, making sure you're taking care of yourself. The Four of Swords is relief at the end of hard work. I love the Four of Swords. And a good example, yesterday, I have done Thanksgiving dinner for 28 years. I did it. The whole thing, family over. I had 4 kids. I never wanted to be that person who bundled the kids, went from house to house. They all came to me. I did dinner. I did Thanksgiving. I did Christmas Eve. I wanted Christmas Day to be with my family, my kids, just us. And I did Easter. And it was come to our house, come where we are. And, yesterday I was in my pajamas all day. Kids were off with my in-laws on either side there. And it was heaven. Cooked a small turkey. China's not been feeling good. We usually do Thanksgiving dinner together. And the kids join after, you know. We do a late dinner. The kids come on down, and China always hosts. I sent half a turkey down to her, did a little turkey in my little oven. And, you know, it was a delightful, relaxing. I did some things around the house, but just slept in. It was nice. That respite card, that knowing when it's time to say, hey, you know what? Someone else can take over for now. I'm tired. Okay. And there's only so much I can do. I work hard. And yeah. All right. Hope that helped. And that's what's going on. All right. So, anyways, I hope everyone is, again, boundaries. Boundaries is the word for the week. Setting boundaries, maintaining your boundaries, knowing what you want, what you will and will not accept, in terms of behavior, in terms of environment. A lot of it was environmental. It was like about if you, you know, not wanting to swim in the ooze, you know, just I gotta breathe. I can't do this anymore. I can't, this is too heavy, too thick, I need to be out of this. All right. So you get yourself out of it. All right. Okay. Guys, everyone, take care. Have a great, great weekend. Everyone behave. All right. Bye.